All right, great. And so we're live. Well, hey, friends, as you know, I'm Graham Matthews and I run Empowered STEM. And Empowered STEM is a company that provides A-level chemistry revision courses for those students who want to earn the A star in A-level chemistry so that they can attend the medical, dental, and veterinary programs of the choice at the chosen university in the UK. So look, I just wanted to pop into the live stream today and I just want to talk to you about feedback loops. Okay, so as I've been talking about all this week in our daily live streams, what we're talking about is that we're talking about mindset, and at Empowered STEM, it is an integral part of what we teach in all of our courses. I told you the other day, it's, content, it's exam technique, and then it's academic coaching. And for us, academic coaching is a big thing because it's 20% mechanics and 80% psychology to get the A and the A star. All right. So, having said that, just wanted to pop in and just wanted to go talk to you about feedback loops because this bit I think is critical for students. All right. And it's this. Okay. What does your teen, what does your son, your daughter do when they get a grade back from the teacher in A-level chemistry on a homework set, on a test, on an exam, on a practical write-up? Now, this bit's critical, okay? Because, we've been talking about the growth mindset. We've been talking about the fixed mindset. We talked about belief loops the other day, like the empowering belief and the limiting belief systems. Well, this one here becomes critical because what your teen does with that grade is going to dictate how they'll do in A-level chemistry at the end of year 12 and the end of year 13. So what do I mean by this one? Simple. If they get a grade back, say it's on a test, to make it simple. I mean, it's the same principle for everyone. They get a grade back on a test and they didn't do well. Let's say they got a B. Let's say they got a C. All right. Now, there's two types of students. The type of student with the fixed mindset is the one that's going to go, oh, well, you know what? I got a B, I got a C, and they'll, flick through the exam and go, yeah, okay, great. And they'll put it into the filing system, which is inside the textbook somewhere. And, or, maybe they'll just like file it away somewhere, and that's it. And so they're not really learning from the feedback that they got from the teacher. Okay. And so again, what they have is a fixed mindset. They have a limiting belief. They go, well, I got this grade, fantastic. Well, great. I mean, it's probably like the teacher's fault, or maybe I didn't put in enough time, or maybe I'm not smart enough to do it. All of these, all of these limiting beliefs come out. Or as one of my coaches says, it's this. It's like they're like Navy SEALs in the dark. They just like come out, and all of a sudden they grab your mindset and you're stuck in this limiting feedback loop that we talked about the other day. Okay. On the other hand, the student with the growth mindset is the one that's going to go look at the grade on the test, on the exam, and go, okay, I got a B or a C. Right. And this is the very next question that they ask. They say, what exactly can I learn from this? Right. So they go back in, and I got to differentiate here. All right. They go back in and they go through the questions and they're looking at the answer key and like the mark scheme, and they're looking to see how they can improve. No, did you notice how I didn't say they're looking to go and see how they can grab points back from the teacher? Like argue a point. Could it mean this? Could it mean that? Because those students that do that, it's like argue for points all the time, grab the points and everything else, are the ones always get the lower grade. What they do is that they look at the test or the exam, they go, how exactly can I learn from this? How exactly can I improve? And what they're talking about is that really they're talking about their capabilities. All right. So it could be that goes, yeah, okay, well, all right, I got this multiple question, this multiple choice question wrong. Okay, right, let's see how I got. Oh, I see. I had the trend in the periodic table of elements going like the wrong way. Got it. Or maybe they're doing a mechanism question and it's like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I didn't put the delta plus and the delta minus on. Oh, right. And so they make notes on how they can improve, whether it's a 1 point multiple choice, a 2 point definition, a 3 point concept, a 4 point calculation, a 5 point mechanism, or a 6 point essay question, right? And they say, do I really understand this concept? How can I improve my understanding on this concept? How can I link this concept into other concepts that I've been taught, as in year 12 or year 13, right? Now, do you notice that what they've done is this, is that they've taken the situation and they've started to filter it through questions, but these are high level questions. It isn't what did the teacher do wrong or why did they get this wrong? It's how can I improve my understanding of this concept, of this question? What can I do to improve it? And so the onus, the responsibility goes back onto them. Now, once they've done this, the next thing they do is that they go back into the notes because the students who are going for the A and the A star, these are the ones that have the really well organized notes, like the Cornell notes, the mind maps, a combination of both, right? They have a system. We talked about the Vesper theory the other day. This is under the system that they have for taking notes. They go back into the notes and they update their notes. Now, again, got to be careful here. What this doesn't mean is that they spend hours and hours rewriting their notes out until they're absolutely perfect, like they could have been written by Picasso. All right. What it means is that they've updated the notes. Maybe they put like a little note in the margin of the notes. And so what they say is this is I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Let me correct my understanding of this concept. Let me correct what I did wrong. All right. And then once they've updated their notes and they've got a really good understanding of what they need to improve on, when it comes to the test or the exam. Now, what they do is this. Now they go out and they start searching for other questions that are similar to the ones that they needed to improve on from the test or the exam. Why? Because now they understand what they need to improve on. Well, now they want to go practice it because it's an area of weakness that they could improve on. And so by finding extra questions on that specific question type, like it could be a mechanism question, it could be a calculation question, they drill and practice those specific questions that they get really, really good at it. And then, we talked about the principles of neuroscience. What they've got now is that it's now locked into the mind, into the memory, the short-term memory and the long-term memory, because now what they've done is they've seen what they did wrong, and then they went out of their way to find questions that they can work on with the new level of understanding that they have. Now, what this means is that they're in a constructive feedback loop. To get super technical, what it means is that they're in a constructive feedback loop. So like imagine a snake biting its tail. All right. And these are the type of students that are going to improve. All right. Tony Robbins called this CANI, C-A-N-I. It's a Japanese word. It means constant and never-ending improvement. And so they're always improving the understanding of A-level chemistry of the questions. They're always looking for anytime they get feedback, they have the mindset of what can I do to improve? What can I do to understand this concept better? And then once they solidified the notes, the foundation, then what they can do is that they then start to go out and find questions that they can do to drill and practice, and make sure they understand the concept again. So when they see the concept again, because they know it's going to be on the test coming up, once they see the concept again, they're not making the same mistake twice. And this is why the grade begins to improve. Okay. Now, just wanted to pop into the live stream, I know we're being multicast to like several platforms here. I hope this is making sense to you, okay, parents? And so look, when your teen brings home a test or an exam or a practical write-up for A-level chemistry, what you need to do is that you need to sit down with them and get them into this habit. Because this isn't a habit that they pick up at GCSE. This is a habit that they're going to be built out in when it comes to A-level chemistry. This is the A-level mindset. And that is, you've got to be able to take constructive criticism with an open mind and understand that it's not something at their identity level where they're going, oh, I can't do this because I am. No, it is something which is coming at them at the capabilities level. And the capability level is something which they can improve on. So what you need to do, parents, is this. Look, you need to do two things. Number one is you need to sit down with your teen, all right, and go through the test with them and just ask them, okay, explain to me the concept here on this question. You seem to have like lost a couple of marks. All right, yeah. Now, and then walk them through the question set that I just gave you. Tell them, right? Tell me about, about this question. What is it that you can do to improve? What is it that you can do to get all of the marks next time? Number one. And then number two, ask them, have they updated their notes? It's called the consolidation of notes. They should consolidate the notes. They're going to update the notes. And so there's this really good master set of notes. And then ask them, well, have you gone out? Now you understand what the concept is and how to get all the marks. Have you gone out to the internet and have you found questions that are really similar to the ones that your teacher put onto the test or the exam? So you can drill and practice, drill and practice, drill and practice these questions. Okay. Now, this is an example of the growth mindset. This is an example of a student who has an empowering set of beliefs. This is an example of a student that is going to start working towards the A and the A star in A-level chemistry. All right. If your teen is on the other side, thinking, oh, I didn't do very well on the test, don't let them put the test into the book, into the notebook and put it into the bag. No, ask them to take it out. Ask them to work it through with you. Okay, so that you understand what the challenges are that they have with A-level chemistry. Okay. The second thing I need you to do, parents, is this. Look, if you're watching these live streams and you go, actually, Graham, you know what? I kind of appreciate the holistic approach that you have towards A-level chemistry, because it isn't just, learn the content, is it? I mean, what you're doing is you're building out the student, my teen, so that they become the type of student that would earn the A or the A star in A-level chemistry, because they have the A-level mindset and not the GCSE mindset. And they have a mindset that they can take with them to university. If this resonates with you, parents, all you got to do is this. It's simple. It doesn't matter which platform you're on, you're watching this live stream. What you got to do is this, is that you've just got to reach out to me. If you're on Instagram, send me a message. If you're on YouTube, move over to Facebook. If you're on Facebook, send us a message, okay? And it's really simple. Look, what we'll do is a member of my team will sit down with you and they'll have a conversation with you, your partner, and your teen on the call. And what they'll do is this, is that they will walk you through a game plan, a blueprint, if you would, that shows you how easily we can help your teen move the grade in the mark book up to their predicted grade, up to the aspirational grade, up to an A in year 12 or an A star in year 13 in less than 16 weeks. Okay, so everybody take care, and I'll see you in the next one.